Press play because it's time to get ready for Austin Talks! Hello everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Austin Talks. Oh yeah, I'm kinda calling it in today because not only have I been doing a bunch of other projects, but my day job has been working me like a mule. Speaking of day jobs, have you guys ever seen, been to, or even heard of a restaurant before? Well, if you have, then I have a little bit of news for you. Working at a restaurant has a lot of interesting perks. 1, you get a bunch of free food, and 2, you get to learn a bunch of interesting and fun facts about the food that you're serving. For example, did you know that the jalapeno pepper was the first pepper to go into space on a NASA shuttle? Oh yeah, take that tomato, you fake-ass vegetable fruit. Also, did you know jalapeno peppers were a great source of vitamin C? However, I would not advise drinking like a cup of that juice because you'd probably have to go to a hospital afterwards, and that wouldn't be very fun. Also, the juice distributed from a jalapeno pepper is approximately 10,000 Scoville units. Why did I include this fact? Well, 10,000 is a really high number, and Scoville units is a unit of measurement I don't actually understand. For those of you that don't actually know how hot that is, let me tell you a story explaining how actually fucking hot that is. One day while I was at work, I was tasked with slicing up 120 jalapeno peppers, and after the first 10 or few of them, I actually ended up getting the hang of gutting and cutting them. Wait. Gutting and cutting them. Gutting and cutting them. Yeah, my beatboxing skills are not up to par. Once I was done with the peppers, I packed them up, threw them in the walk-in refrigerator, and I dipped for lunch. And whilst I was on my lunch break, I decided to get a little creative since I was working with peppers all day. So, I made a chicken sandwich with jalapeno aioli. Ooh, it was very nice. Muy poquito caliente, however. I understand my Spanish is not the best, but I will learn. However, once I was done with my sandwich, my stomach did not feel the same level of excitement that, my brain was feeling about this little experimental project. So, when I went to the bathroom, and whilst I was in the middle of a very eventful poop of memes and Instagram, I wiped up and went to go wash my hands, or my face. And, just so you guys know, remember when I told you that the jalapeno pepper was approximately 10,000 Scoville units of, heat and pain and death? Oh yeah, well, a little oopsie happened whilst I was in the bathroom, and, I started crying. Because not only did the jalapeno juice get in my eyes from me washing my face without, soap, but my butthole was on fire. So, it was a deep pain! Something akin to stabbing myself in the eyes with tiny needles while I wiped my ass with lava rocks. It was not a pleasant experience. But I ended up running home. Well, I ran to the CVS and then home. I had plenty of burn cream, plenty of aloe vera, and I just sat and cried in my room for a while. Oh, thinking about it kind of brings back a little PTSD flashback. But if you guys want to learn a little lesson from today, make sure you don't do what I did. AKA, whenever you're working with peppers, just wash your hands with soap. That's all you gotta do, because if you touch your face or your butthole or any part of your body afterwards, it's gonna burn like hell! So, follow me on Instagram and Twitter to keep up with all the boring shit I do in my life, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Austin Talks.